Welcome, true seekers, to the Tarot Temple here at Spearit Vibes. I am back with another forecast or a 2021 Mercury retrograde report for the 29th of May until the 22nd of June. As you can see, I have rewritten Mercury retrograde twice backwards so that you can see it going forward. Okay, and that is another clue into how Mercury retrograde works. If we were to look into the sky right now, Mercury will appear to be in motion backwards, going this way. However, it's not necessarily that it's going backwards or an anti-clock motion. It's just moving so slow that it appears like it's moving backwards to the human eye. Again, this is the cycle to read everything, never to do anything new or start anything fresh during this 3-week cycle. Again, we're going back to redo everything, okay? And with that being said, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this video is for you. Stick around for each, however you fit. All right, for my sun bows, my Tauruses, masculine and feminine, this is your Mercury retrograde forecast and a reading report for 2021. Remember that Mercury stays retrograde for about 3.5 weeks, and at about this time, being June 1st, we got about a good 3 weeks left. So let's see what you can expect. You can expect the Seven of Pentacles, and I am using Rider-Waite for earth and water, I believe. So you're having to go back and rethink your finances, rethink your stability, rethink your security, rethink your insurances, whatever that is. You're having to go and assess. I really believe you are assessing. We are in Mercury retrograde. So we are going back and reassessing what we have. Taurus, and this is your energy as well. And we are doing, and I am in the earth element, so this is the earth element anyway, so it's right up your alley. And you know, I think you're taking a deep look into your assets. Those of you, I don't know how rich and or wealthy you are, but you're taking a deep look into your assets. Why? I don't know. Maybe the next card will tell us. But I see that you're really leaning into this, like you're taking a closer look. You're pulling out your glasses. Like I said, a lot of you are probably pulling out your policies or looking into your trust funds, your hedge funds, your retirement accounts, because you're probably getting ready to shift things around, make some moves, change some beneficiaries, whatever. You're getting ready for your future. And it's all stemming from the Seven of Swords, okay? Seven of Swords. Now, this could be from your employer. You know, maybe you're having to gather pertinent information, general information, documents, and so forth, because that's what the Seven of Pentacles can represent as well, because it's dealing with your livelihood, right? This is all about your livelihood this week. Now, I don't know if somebody, you know, you got hit back up, or somebody sent you some information about what they needed. Maybe someone needs some help. Maybe they hit you up and see you trying to look and see what you can pull together to aid someone, okay? But this is definitely about somebody hitting you up or leaving you a message or text message about something that's needed right away, or what's about to happen, like what you need to prepare for. What you need to prepare for. That sounds like my next forecast that I'm going to be bringing you all, what to prepare for America. If you didn't ever review the 2019 report, you should have. Everything that I said fell out like water. 2020, 2021, when all that money came from the government and all of that, it fell out. And then there are other things in that report that hasn't fallen out that will. So I will be doing another one hopefully this month. Yeah, but you've been hit up, and now you have to go look and see what it is that you can gather. I don't know if this is personal or business, but they hit you up, and then you got to go see where you could gather. Okay, and 77 to me is not the best number. It's really not, because 77 to me, which equates to 14, which deals with abundance, what you have, but nothing more, nothing less. Like I said, it's what's at your disposal. And the reason for that is this Ace of Swords, something you cannot deny, some truth. You know, there's just some things that are just undeniable. This is an undeniable truth. You know, what it's about, I don't know, but we get ready to find out. And I'm using the African Tarot this time to clarify. So we're going to clarify this undeniable truth, Sun Bows. See why you're having to go look into your security, your savings, your putback. It has to do with the Eight of Cups. Something that no longer serves you. It's emotional to you. It means something. For some of you, this is your job. You are leaving your job, or you have to leave your job, or this is a job leave, a leave of absence, some kind of leave, because it's really not necessary for you right now. Whatever it is, or a person, you don't have to put your heart in this anymore. For some of you, it has to do with shine, like how you present yourself. You know who you are. You know. Some of you, you're leaving because it's not glamorous. It's no shine. You're not getting the shine or the recognition that you deserve. So what's the point in staying? So you're going to be looking into your resources stemming from some information. I don't know if this came from a person or a male or a supervisor. I don't know. This Seven of Swords can be anybody, but a lot of times in instances like that, they tend to be kind of slick. Something that just makes me feel like something is, this right here just don't feel very comfortable for me. And anybody who's been following me for the last couple of years know I hardly ever say that about the Seven of Swords. You get that from other readers. You hardly ever get that from me. This is generally about discretion. And this could be just something discretional. You know, somebody letting you know something in private, and you trying to get ready for this. You preparing for this. But whatever this undeniable truth is, something that you cannot ignore. Something, whatever it is that you don't want to deal with it anymore, that's not serving you, you're not attached to it anymore, is the reason. Maybe you're just saying, this job is not for me, and you're looking at it again, and you're looking at what you've saved, you're looking at how long you can go, how long you can manage without this job, or this work, or this truth. I don't know what it is. But your outcome is the Two of Pentacles. You're still in your element, and you're going to have to make up your mind. You're just going to have to make up your mind about what direction you want to go in with this. This is a big decision. Some of you, this may have to do with receiving a contract, and now you're having to decide whether or not you want to stick with what you have, or if this is for you, or if you have the resources to perform this duty, and you're trying to figure out which way to go. This is deep. This is important. Yeah. But it's because you want to walk away. Something, this is definitely undeniable during this next 3 weeks. That's what's going on with you, some bows. Trying to see if you can walk away. Now, we're going to go ahead and get to your gemstone and crystal card for this cycle. Oh my God. And you have the diamond, which is my actual gemstone, and it is represented by the Hierophant. And the Hierophant has a lot to do with May Tauruses. So this is definitely your gem and element. Okay. And look, I turned right to it. I did not even have to search for it. Ain't that something, Sumbo? So let me hold this up for you while I read this really quick. Okay, let me see. Yeah, let me get going. I'm doing good on time. Okay, can you see that? All right, Sumbos. So, the Hierophant Diamond, it imparts clarity and illumination. We experience our relationship to the common with it, to the cosmos, I'm sorry. We experience our relationship to the cosmos with it, feel harmony and closeness to God. It becomes clear to us how important each individual is in his connection to the universe. Tarot interpretation is revelation, authority, advice, honor, trust, initiation, perception, and reserve. Mediator between God and the human being. Forbearing, forgiveness of errors, religion, and family. That's the diamond under the Hierophant. Shadow aspect is inability, hypocrisy, impersonability, laziness, intolerance, oversensitiveness, black magic, use of talents to harm other people. And to me, that's black magic. And I hope that you may decide to go to a gemstone or crystal store in your local area and pick this up for you for this particular Mercury retrograde cycle. That's what will help get you through it. And your angel message is the angel of openness. Okay, for whatever reason, you need to be open about this situation in this cycle. My heart and mind are open to the light and love of my soul. When our consciousness is open to the love and light of the soul, our lives gain a new perspective. The light illuminates all that may be still obscure and doubtful in our minds. The presence of love dissolves fear and protects us, and at the same time, it radiates to everyone around us. All right, Sumbos, I hope you enjoyed your Mercury retrograde reading and or forecast, and maybe you'll stay present for the next reading for Virgo. Thanks so much. Hey Virgos, and anybody else that's cross watching or feel that this is their energy for this Mercury retrograde cycle, thank you so much for coming back to the Tarot Temple for this special 2021 report. Okay, so Virgos, let's go ahead and, or my overseers, as I like to say, let's go ahead and get started. Once I do that, I have a 4-card spread. We will go into your gem and or crystal stone that you may want to purchase from your local gem and or crystal store, and you will get an angel message. Now, for this Mercury retrograde cycle, you can expect the Hierophant. Okay, so I don't know if if this is a redevotion. Let's remember, with Mercury retrograde, we are revisiting everything. We are redoing things again, whatever that means, along with repair. Okay, and this may be the first time you had to repair something, but it's part of doing it again, making it new again. You get that? So you have devotion here. We have devotion here, and I am the first one on this platform who used the word devotion for this for this Hierophant. Okay, I noticed that some people are using that word now. I'm just pointing it out. Am I petty? Hell, I'm at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Of this here thing going on. Okay, so now this is, whatever this is something you're pulling out from the back of your head, like a list of things to do. A list of things, some straps. This is in the back of your mind. Straps, list of things to do. Ribbons and ties. I don't know if this is ties to people. Okay. And this is Earth, but this Taurus is standing out very, 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 very deeply to me. This seems like this is definitely seems like an obligation. Because the Hierophant also deals with like organizations, societies, unions, clubs, and things of that nature. And it's all stemming from, wow, the Ace of Wands. Now, for some of you, this is an approval. But for some of you, this is a relationship. This could even be consummation of a marriage. Some of you. Now, I don't know if this is new and this is your first time. I would suggest that you wait. Okay? I don't think you would want to get married right now under a Mercury retrograde. Your whole marriage will be confusing and delayed. You may end up getting the papers back and not even being married because of some technicality. Because we're dealing with Mercury. Mercury deals with what? Communication. Okay? Let me put that on the board. I may have to do that backwards for you all. Okay, so let me see. I did pretty good going back, right? Going backwards. So yeah, Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde deals with communications, anything digital like your car, your cell phone, each other, your computer. Mercury retrograde. That's why you don't want to go out buying this stuff right now. I did. I bought a printer. I'm not going to lie, but I could not pass it up. Now, I will say this. Sometimes Mercury will have some certain kinds of alignments that'll be set for you to get the help that you need. Because a lot of time with Mercury retrograde comes the necessary help you need for the moment. But that help is just what it is for that moment. You will never see it again. Okay? So let me tell y'all, I know these things through experience. This is just not book knowledge. I really tested the waters for years. That's why you can trust me, and then with this information, then go test it yourself. Okay? So you obligated yourself to something. Maybe you've taken a new job. It's stemming from you being approved. Some of you, this is a new job. You're stepping into new doors. However, I'm going to tell you this. If you have taken a new job during Mercury retrograde, it is not going to last. You will probably lose your job right after the retrograde ends, or you won't get it. You won't get through the probationary period. I'm just letting you know that. That's why this is important to know. You know, this the coming to the temple and getting online and doing these tarot cards and stuff, it's all beautiful and great and entertainment to find out what's going to happen tomorrow. But a lot of this is about you knowing how to get through the universe, or knowing how to be at peace when things are not right. Like, a lot of people don't realize why they're not going to be at peace during Mercury retrograde, because they don't have this knowledge that I'm giving you. So they're going to be all uptight when they don't have to be. When you can really understand how Mercury retrograde is really a blessing in disguise, okay? But it's stemming from some approval. So some of y'all, you're getting a new job. You're starting your new job. I don't know if this is good. Hopefully you agree with everything prior to now. But if you did not, it's probably going to be some communication problems and all kind of stuff. You're probably going to have to be redoing paperwork over and over again. It's going to be something. I'm telling you, it's going to be something. Now, the reason for this acceptance or whatever, or this devotion, stems from the Four of Cups. Now, for some of you, you just been away. This was COVID. This was COVID. This was quarantine, some of you. So you're re-entering. You're going back to work. So that's good. You're cool. You're going back during retrograde. Going back, re-entering is good for Mercury retrograde. So this is a re-entrance. Thank you so much, okay? Yeah. Some of this, you had time away. You had to go solve some problems. You had to take a break. This is a break. Whether it was for good, or for bad, for not so good. whether it's for yourself or for resolution, you know, it was good. And you got to prove for this. You got to prove to take this break. And of course, if you had COVID or anything, naturally you would. So it makes sense that you're returning now. But the outcome, wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it, overseer? Is the Lover's card. Confusion. Now, for some of you, this is a marriage. We are in, again, Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde can bring confusion. It can bring disturbance. Well, that comes with the Lovers anyway, but the Lovers card is so appropriate to this Mercury retrograde energy. But there's going to be some things that need to be cleared up. Some of you, this is a mishap, you know, or miscommunication. Okay, you're going to miss the communication. You're not going to, something's not going to ring a bell here. Okay. Or maybe some things need to be cleared up regarding this re-entrance into your job, coming back to work. And for others of you, you're trying to clear, like again, this is relationships. So some of you, you're re-entering a relationship and then you're going to try to clear some things up. So they're going to be coming to your house. They're going to be revisiting you again. So you're going to get somebody to come and see you. Okay, so let's find out what your gemstone or crystal stone, your gem or crystal stone would be for this Mercury retrograde cycle. 29th of May until the 22nd of June. Ooh, that's pretty. A Moldavite. It is ruled by the star. It's probably you, Virgo. A star. Moldavite. You may want to go and pick this up at your local gem and crystal store. And it is ruled by the star. And I'm going to hold that up while I read this to you, but let me find it first. Okay. Here we are. Moldavite for my overseers, masculines and feminines. Moldavite helps once again to perceive the lost purpose in life and release constricting thought patterns. As a meditation stone, it creates new insight, information, inspiration, and out-of-body experiences. All right. I think I've had someone that talked to me about out-of-body experiences about a week or so ago. So maybe they are Virgo. Tarot interpretation is hope, wisdom, abundance, inspiration, cosmic energies, travel, future, opportunities for development. Partnerships have good prospects, perceiving correlations, maintaining an overall perspective. Shadow aspects, obstinacy, disappointment, bad luck, being out of touch, losing the overall perspective, the end of relationships. I knew it. Somebody's re-entering a relationship. Virgo, you ain't slick. Angel message for this cycle is the angel of synthesis. So how are we going to put this together? Maybe that's the confusion. Synthesizing, putting it together, making it one. Okay. In the white light of my soul, I see the synthesis of who I am. Synthesis is a key quality for understanding what the future brings. The energy of appreciation is very important in order to understand the meaning of synthesis in our lives without being victims of what happens. With the quality of synthesis, we develop the ability to see unity in diversity, and we open the way to the inner wisdom that brings wonderful synchronicity into our lives. Brings wonderful synchronicity, y'all. Synchronicity. All put together, you know, all on the same wave, you know, all in line. Yeah. So with that being said, I'm going to stop it right here and move on to Capricorn. Maybe you want to check that out too. And please feel welcome to do that. And whether you do or not, thank you so much for tuning in and trusting me with your Mercury Retro report for 2021, 29th of May to the 22nd of June. Take care. Hello, my beautiful Capricorns, master teachers. Welcome to the Tarot Temple for your 2021 Mercury Retrograde reading and or forecast for the 29th of May to the 22nd of June. This is your cycle, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started. I don't think I have anything that I need to say other than what you can expect. Somebody else just had this. Two of Pentacles. Okay. You have a decision to make. You need to figure out which way you want to go, Capricorn. Now, Capricorn, I think you're deciding on a person. This seems like a sexual. You're trying to decide who you want to screw. Trying to figure out which way you want to go, who you want to stick it to. Okay. You want to do the good one or the bad one? Do you want to go to the left, to the right? You want to do the girl or the boy? Do you want to, I don't know. But you back and forth on it. You back and forth on it. Okay? Yeah, that's you. Right there. Now, for others of you, this is about self-protection. And you're trying to figure out which plan to go with. Maybe this is rolled back around because we are in Mercury retrograde when things do reappear. Okay? That's kind of why I had these sitting out here so you can see like certain things reappear. Certain people we don't want to see. Certain things come back that we don't want to go through. That's karmic. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have past loves that return and soulmates. I don't know if I'm holding that up right because I'm at a different angle. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes we have to reconnect with our soul. And our soul is giving us direction during this time to get whatever help we need for the moment. Because sometimes that's what Mercury retrograde brings. A little help for the moment. Okay? And you're going to be deciding that during this cycle. And it's stemming from approval. Okay? Or stemming from you being horny. Okay? It's one or the other. Yes. You trying to make up your mind if you're going to go with this or not. If it's the feminine, she's trying to make up her mind if she want to do it. If it's the masculine, he's trying to figure out which way or which one he want to go with. Okay? Again, this could be some approval for something. You're trying to see how you can protect your money, how to protect your coins, how to protect your position. Which way do I go? Because this right here is person, place, thing, okay? Whatever this is that you're tossing back and forth is a noun. Something you can touch, something you can feel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's definitely stemming from being horny, or it's stemming from now some of you, I'm also hearing habits, because this is also an urge. Okay? So for some of you trying to decide what to do with the habit, which way to go with this habit, or it's going to become a habit. Okay, what's the reason for this? It's the Four of Swords. Oh, wow. This is somebody that you think about. This is based on somebody that you meditate on, or for some of you, it's their spirituality. Maybe they connect with you spiritually. You know what I'm saying? You know, got that spiritual energy going on. You know, like you really connect with this person. You know what I'm saying? You got that spiritual. For some of For some of you, it's the healing energy. You know, heat also provides healing energy, like water. So some of you, this is about healing. Some of you, this is about spirituality. Some of you, this is just about sex. You think about this person a lot, you masturbate. You know what I'm saying? You get off. And that's okay. I know what they taught you, but there's nothing wrong with masturbation. Okay? It's nothing wrong with nothing. Even the Bible, the Apostle Paul said all things are good or edifying for you to do, but it's what you do with it. It's how you use those things. He called it moderation. I think it's what you do with it in moderation. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what you do, it's what you do. How you handling it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling like a lot of sex is coming out of these cards. I've done fire, now I'm doing earth, and I feel like it's on both ends. And maybe that's you. Maybe you have a little bit of both. So I would suggest that you review the fire element video for Mercury retrograde report. Okay, so here you are trying to figure out which way to go, stemming from this urge. I'm just gonna call it the urge. Okay, and let's find out the reason. Let's clarify this Four of Swords. How about that? Now, I'm also hearing militant. I don't know why I'm hearing militant. I do know the Four of Swords person can be a militant, but I don't know why it's coming out with this reading like this, with what I'm saying. I don't know how it fits with the information, but source does. And you do too if it's pertaining to you. So the Four of Swords is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, this could be this is Kingpin. This is also a boss too, somebody that's in charge, somebody who's an entrepreneur, who runs their own thing. They do what they want to do. You know, very sexy person, male or female. A lot of sexual energy here. Okay, this person gets a lot of recognition, a lot of attention. So this four of Swords person definitely could be the person. This definitely be the King of Pentacles. This person is also considered financially well-to-do or financially able. You know what I'm saying? Can do stuff. This is who you got on your mind. For others of you, this is your job and you're trying to decide the position, which way you want to go, which position you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because of this money. Because you really want to rest. You want to break. So you got approved, but you really want to break. Or because you took a break. Either you need a break or because you took a break. So you got an approval, stemming from an approval. You're going to get this approval, okay? Now your outcome is the Lioness card. Okay, I told you might want to check out fire. You have the Strength card. So some of you who's going to work, maybe this hot and bothered person, you're going to be turned on again. You're going to have to keep, you're going to have to keep your wits about you. You're going to have to tame the feminine energies. Probably will have to tame the masculine energy. Handle it very gracefully because they don't always know how to do it. The more feisty energy doesn't know how. This may be a Leo person in the midst. But for a lot of you, this is just your environment. You know how we are in certain environments. There's a lot of sexuality and sensuality that goes on in the place. It's just what it is. People like to be seen and be noticed as being the hot one. But you know what? For some of you, you're just going to make your mind up to go and let this person know you like them too. This is also a decision to make up your mind to let them know that you like them, or you're going to be fond of the environment that you've chosen to work in. You know, it's every day, you know, every day. This is every day. This is every day. You know, getting hit on, you know what I'm saying? Being looked at, you know, having to keep them off, you know, like, you know, I got somebody, or I'm just not that kind of person. Because this is Lady Diana. Lady Diana is considered rather pure, like a pure soul. Even if she's married, you know, you could tell she wasn't touched. You know what I'm saying? She's a pure person. So somebody may be coming at this pure person. This may be you, Capricorn, or this could be someone coming at, you could be coming at them. Okay, so let's find out what your gem or crystal stone is for this cycle. And that gem or crystal stone will help get you through these energies. And you have the, let's pronounce this, the lepidolite, 7 of coins.